Kim Kardashian and family. We now know how all that money, all the spoils are going to be divided. Remember, we told you yesterday that they have signed a new deal with E where they will make $150 million as a family.
For 5 seasons.
For 5 seasons, but the seasons are all compressed into 2.
It's really over 2 years.
It's over 2 years. So that's a lot of money. And they got a 50% pay increase from the last contract. So here's what we now know. A, $15 million comes right off the top and it goes into Kris Jenner's pockets because she's the manager and she gets 10%.
Pretty good deal for her.
So now there's $135 million left. Who gets what?
And you got 5 sisters. Plus
oh my God, you got 5 sisters, you got kids, you got Scott Disick, you got Rob, you got Kanye, you got a lot of people.
Who's getting all the money?
You guys are forgetting something, though. It's Keeping Up with the Kardashians, not the Jenners. And the original from the show were Kourtney, Khloe, and Kim. So we're told that they're going to be pulling in about 50 to 60% of that $150 million.
Those 3.
Of the 135.
Those 3.
Right.
Correct.
So, wait a minute. So those
of the
3.
135, you take 50%. So you're at 70. It's probably about $80 million between those 3, somewhere around.
Wow.
Yeah.
So those 3 are getting 50%?
But I feel like it's deservingly so. I mean, like I said, it kind of started with the 3 of them, and they started this entire empire.
Do you divide that up by 3 equals?
No, there's the OG, there's Kim there.
So she's getting more money than the other 2?
She'll take in more, yes.
Huh!
Kim's taking in more.
It kind of makes sense when you think about it. Okay, so Kim's going to get more.
Now, here's what about the kid? That's surprising to me is, what about Kylie? Kylie is, since their last contract, all right, which was, what, 5 years ago?
She's now got
Kylie
this huge empire.
Exploded, has a huge empire.
It's really true.
Is the only one who can even rival Kim on social media.
Actually, exceed her.
And actually, her business, her personal business, is probably more successful than
$450 million in the last 18 months.
So why isn't she getting some of that?
That's actually a good question.
Shouldn't she be up there with the other 3?
That's a good question.
The issue here, though, is her show. This first season didn't do too well, and she wasn't on the most recent season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians at all. So I don't know if it's something to do with the ratings or what, but it's definitely the 3 sisters pulling it.
But she's getting more than Kendall, though.
How does the mother of these kids sit down and say, Kylie, let's just be honest, your ratings suck, and I'm going to give you
If she's her manager,
6%.
she has to say that at some point.
I mean, seriously? Well, no,
it's not like Kylie's hurting for cash, though. I think that's a pretty easy conversation.
The
but
good
there's
news
also
is that
ego in who's getting the most money. There's ego. And by the way, you guys tell me I'm wrong when I say that when Kim was pregnant, Kylie amped it up and really, there's a competition there.
Well, she turned 18. She could.
Yeah, I understand that, but there's some, you know, you don't think there is?
Well, I'm just waiting for you to find your answer.
You don't think that there is some competition between the sisters?
I think that Kylie Jenner's been in the business for over 10 years. She understands ratings. She understands everything. And above, she doesn't care about the ratings of a TV show.
She doesn't need to make the money off TV.
Or $500 million.
Well, none of them need to make this money. Kim
They're
makes
calling her,
plenty of
asking
money.
her for money and a loan. Hey, can I get a loan? I mean, Rob Kardashian was staying in her house. You think she cares if they're filming or not?
Well, here's the thing. Kylie Jenner should say, look, Mom, here's the deal. If you're not going to pay me what my other sisters are making, I just don't want to do the show. I don't need to do the show.
Or maybe her and her mom had an understanding saying, look, you're on another show, you don't do as many episodes, but we get to boost your publicity for your makeup line, so this is even better in the long run.
So Mom is playing both ends against the middle. Interesting.
Well, yeah, that's what managers do.
Which is what managers do. Not necessarily what moms do, but she's a manager more than a mom because these are adult kids.
Right.
Good. You know, I got to say, that woman is a genius.
Brilliant.
She is a genius.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Brian White from Trenton, New Jersey. First of all, yeah, the mom is a genius, definitely. You know, she has 3 daughters, and she's just milking it for what it's worth, you know. The second, when are we going to see a Kourtney sex tape, first of all? That's
God, please.
None of that. Jeez. Listen, it's like Kim says, I did it so the rest of you don't have to. Nobody else has to do a sex tape.
I just want to say one thing, and we got to move on to Ben Affleck. I had I went to a Seder in like 1995, and
I'm trying to realize if I've heard the story.
Kris Jenner was there, and Bruce was there, and I remember. I always think back on that. I think I had no sense of any of this stuff happening back then. I had no sense of it.
How could you though?
Why would sometimes you spot greatness And it never really occurred to me. She was Nicole Brown Simpson's friend, and that's how I knew her. Who knew? Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.